Take your again, please.
Hi, I'm Louis. This is my presentation for Fair Trade Initially. I'll test students to take a one-day trip in Taichung. And our trip start date is April the 13th, 2020. Our start time is 8 a.m. And our destination is Taichung. Central Taiwan largest city, Taichung, has in recent years been taking over as one of the country's most popular places to visit. For those who love art history, cultural street food, quarterly sites, and Instagram-worthy trip, Taichung has so much to offer. And this is our schedule. I will give more detail after. And our first station is Zhongxin Market. So here is the introduction for Zhongxin Market. Zhongxin Market is situated across National Taiwan Museum of Fine Art. It is a small block encircled by Wucheng First Street, Wucheng West Second Street, and Wucheng West Third Street. Zhongxin Market used to be a busy traditional market. However, it gradually quieted as economic growth declined in Taiwan over the years. Zhongxin Market was a center of commercial activity in 16th and 17th, when the dormitory of U.S. Army just lay across the place where the Museum of Art is. But after official ties between Taiwan and the U.S. was severe, Zhongxin Market went into a daylight. Today, Zhongxin Market, abandoned old market, has transformed into a creative space for artists. The once busy marketplace has now become a slow-paced platform for new generation artists to showcase and exchange their unique aesthetic. Newcomers kept the original structure of the old house and injected brand new artistic and cultural planning. And our second station is National Taiwan Museum of Fine Art. And here is the introduction. National Taiwan Museum of Fine Art, its mission is to educate and promote visual arts. It was founded in 1988, and it was closed in 1999 after the 9/21 earthquake. After extensive renovation, the museum was opened again in 2004. The main building hosts exhibitions included permanent and temporary art library, and areas for kids and teachers, tool shops, and a cafeteria, and the entrance is free. The temporary exhibitions was held in first and second floor. You can check it on museum website. And the third floor is home to permanent exhibition focused on Taiwanese art from 18th century to present day. And beside the museum shop, at the ground floor, there is an interesting shop selling Taiwanese design items. It is worth a look. Our final station is Senji New Village. And here is the introduction. Senji New Village is a dome compound built by Taiwan provincial government nearly a half century ago to accommodate employees of the auditing office. And after the government restructure, the dome was left unused for years. With the government revitalization, the history village has transformed into a lively and innovative base for young entrepreneurs to start their business. With new authentic new village, strive in creative and cultural industry to attract the visitors to the cluster of distinctive shop and audio. Moreover, the marketplace was held on weekends from time to time. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
OK， 比如时间掌握非常好，timing 大概就是5分多钟刚好，所以他听到那个声音的时候是刚好5分钟整，然后他超过一点点时间是在时间的范围之内，非常好，非常好。他的 presentation 的格式也很正确哦 ，OK。不过当然我会觉得说 introduction 那边字太多了啦 ，OK。你只要把那个时间跟主要的几个字秀上去就好了。不需要修太多文字细节，因为你也可以发现，你修那边其实也没有人看得到哦，因为其实真的不是很清楚。那还有一点就是雨虹要留意的，我们的那个专有名词是要中英对照，要中英对照。OK， 不过这当然都是小细节啦，都是小细节。整体来讲还不错。OK， 那我们去欢迎下一组喽。下一组是慧心，蔡慧心。
Hi, I'm Tommy, and today I'm going to present you the one-day tour of the Wanhua Taipei. And because this itinerary that is made for my foreign friends, so maybe it's a foreign friend orientation. Okay, first one, Longshan Temple. Longshan Temple is built 200 years ago and is the second-class historical site. So you can see that the building is very old, and there the one Yue Lao in this temple. Rumor has that he is very effective. So if you want some lover or you think you should have fun with that, maybe you can go to the Longshan Temple and pray to the Yue Lao. And this is because of this temple is very popular. Maybe for my foreign friends will love it. Second one, Popular, when you walk in that, you can feel like you walk into the past. Just look at the red block building, and here there are very many exhibitions in the Popular, and most of them are free. You don't have to pay money, and you can visit that exhibitions. And the Popular it become popular after the movie Mongjia, and it become hit, and many people will go visit there, take some picture, just like you are the people in the past. The last one, Ximending. When it comes to Ximending, many people will think about the shopping street in the night. But the Rainbow Crosswalk is a new spot. Many foreign friends they love take picture there, but this crosswalk is not on the sidewalk, so I think it's a little bit dangerous there because cars always cross there, and you have to wait for a car pass the crosswalk, and then you can take picture there. And the Taipei Movie Park. Many young artists they will draw graffitis there, and then you can feel like hot, and you can see many teenagers that play skateboarding there. And don't forget the Ximen Red House. It has the over 100 history, and there are some creative markets there. You can buy some handicrafts and some souvenirs in the Ximen Red House. And also you can see some show in the Ximen Red House too. In the Ximen shopping street, you can see many movie theaters, karaoke, even bookstore. So maybe you can spend the day just in the Ximen. And so I think in these 3 points that you can fill your day and hope you can keep after my introduction you can interested in the Wanhua Taipei and welcome you visit Taipei one day. Thank you.
那时间上有点短哦，对，因为太长是急促了一点，稍微再把它拉长的话，会比较符合我们时间上的要求。然后它是一个很不错的报告，那我们继续欢迎下一组，再来是赖宣颖。
Hello, I'm Jackie. Now today I'm going to talk about the Wuling Farm. The Wuling Farm is located at an altitude of 1,700 to 2,100 meters and covers 700 hectares. It was established in 1963 to employ the retired servicemen to grow fruit. But nowadays, only a few of the orchards are still exist, and most of the cultivation dedicated to the tea. And the price of the ticket is $130 per person working study and $168 per person on holidays. And they have grown some high mountain fruit there, such as pears, peaches, apples, and tea. That you can see downy cherry everywhere on the farm. The taste of it is bitter, but it has a little hint of sweet. Mostly people will make it into vinegar or wine. Also, Qingqing tea is one of the must-buy specialties in Wuling Farm. There are a lot of things you can explore in the farm. They have campgrounds, trails, and ecology garden. There's no best visiting season here. You can see blossoming fruit orchard in spring and early summer, and the abundance of harvest in summer and autumn, and the spectacular snow field in winter. In autumn, you can see many different kind of plants there. This is sage, and it looks similar to lavender. The smell of sage is like smelling a mint. The flower meaning of sage is wisdom. And this is ginkgo. A German phytologist first introduced this plant in Japan. The original name of ginkgo is ginkgo with the Y in it, but for some reason it misspelled the Y to G. So because of that, people often misspell this word as Gingko. And this is bold cypress. Its leaves will change its color to orange when it's in autumn season, just like maple. And the Chinese name of bold cypress is the falling feathers pine tree. But bold cypress is neither cypress or pine, it is cedar. And on the way to the Taoshan Fall Trail, there's a fish watching lookout. If you're lucky, you might see the Formosan and Black salmon. It is one of the rarest salmon in the world. And Uli Farm is home to this salmon, and it is also known as cherry blossom salmon. If you are $2,080, you can see them appear on the banknote. And the Formosa naked salmon is both the southernmost salmon species in the world and the one at the highest altitude. They inhabit in Chijawan Creek. It is an 15 kilometers long and 7 to 12 meters wide creek. And to protect the salmon, tourists are not allowed to get close to this creek. And the local salmon species is landlocked, not because there is no route to the ocean, but they have no tolerance for warm temperature. The salmon's eggs won't hatch in the water when the temperature is higher than 12 degrees Celsius. And the fish struggle to survive when the water temperature exceed 70 degrees Celsius. And the Taosan Falls Trail is a 4.3 kilometer trail that follows the exact path up to the mountain and takes a couple of hours to finish one way. When you enter the trail, you can see the moving bridge. It is 15 meters long and across Chijawan Creek. The trail of the path is surfaced with pine tree and have concrete road. So it's very easy to walk and you won't get tired that easily. And at the end of the trail you will see the Taosan waterfall, and it is about 80 meters high. Thank you.
因为时间刚刚好，没有任何问题哦。而且的确还有一件事情，我觉得他做得很好，我觉得他的准备程度也是很高的，所以看到他的流利程度是非常高。然后还有一件事情哦，可能跟我们这个教室的那个光线有关系哦。比较一下前面两个组的同学，他们图片好像都比较小，大概是整个荧幕的1/4这样子的图片，好像比较没有那么清楚，对不对？那反而刚好这边轩颖做个对照组，它的图片就是一张，然后整个 PPT， 那感觉好像我才看得清楚它里面到底想要秀给我是什么东西。不过这当然就是牵扯到整个教室的整个presentation 的情境，只是刚好趁这个机会，我们也了解在这个教室情境这样的光线下，一张图好像是比较适合做 presentation 图片上面的介绍。如果你有2张或甚至4张挤在一起，反而整个焦点不在，而且也看不太清楚你想表达什么，就会有点小吃亏。当然就是经验累积啦哦，这个我不会特别针对来评分，只是说后面报告同学如果可以的话，尽量在 PPT 的设定上面用一张图，然后整个页面，这样子我觉得在清晰度上面会是比较好的。那请同学照这样的方式继续再制作你的下一个 presentation。好，接下来我们还有最后一位是陈品彤。品彤结束之后，我们就可以先休息一下。我想看一下我录的到底结果怎样，所以品彤这边结束，我们就休息10分钟。
Hello, today I'm going to introduce our itinerary of the trip at Taichung. First, we will having the hotel breakfast and until 8 a.m. Then we will arrive to our first spot, Gaume Wetlands. Gaume Wetlands is famous for its wetlands and there are some breeding areas for real wild birds there. We are going to watch some species of wild birds until 10 a.m. Later we will arrive to our Fengshan Sports Park in 20 minutes. Our Fengshan Sports Park, there are some features there. There's an observatory Alphon Udai Bridge and Kingshi Ghost Cave, and other attractions there. We will take a walk and enjoy the quiet environment until 11:40 a.m. Later we will have a lunch at the nearest restaurant until 1:30 p.m. Next we will arrive to Rainbow Village. Rainbow Village is famous for its colorful building and the vivid gravity. And we will appreciate the view, the cultural landscape there until 3 p.m. Next, we will arrive to Maple Garden in 10 minutes. Maple Garden is a unique U-shaped recreational greenland for the city residents. There are some features like a lake, green grass, and red trees, and an observatory bridge, so you can watch some views there. We're going to take a walk in a colorful and comfortable environment and enjoy the view of the whole area until 4:50 p.m. Then we will go to a Bongjia night market in 10 minutes. We take a walk into the lively atmosphere and have some delicious foods there. And by the way, we'll be having dinner there too. And we will stay at the night market until 7 p.m. Finally, we will arrive to our final spot, Liushan Canal Waterfront, in 10 minutes. As the night falls, Liushan turns into a romantic setting as willows, and the swamp art installations are illuminated with sparkling lights there. We will appreciate the night view of the vivid place until 8:10 p.m. After whole activities, we will get back to our hotel and have rest. This is the end of our itinerary of the trip at Taichung. Thank you.
因为非常包括时间没问题哦，而且图片也非常的清晰，非常好。只是我觉得他好像有点太紧张了，我有一种感觉他的呼吸不是非常顺畅，再放松一点好了 ，OK。好，我们先休息10分钟好不好？然后我们等一下10分钟再回来，换成下一批的同学来报告。先休息一下。先休息一下。